Today on Marlies Work Week, we'll talk to Cynthia Berretta about nutrition, Max Stewart about moving around so much equipment across the country, and Luke Leblanc about keeping these players in top physical condition.
We try to make it very simple for them, and that it's very possible for them to be able to cook quality items at home and not have to always eat out. Okay, so you guys can wash your hands and then come on in. And it's not hard. You know, if you use quality, simple ingredients, you're going to get a great product. The other two, but if you guys want to try that, you can just grab a spoon and try it out. Do you eat squash?
So you get a bit older too and start paying a little bit more attention to that stuff, and you know how your body feels. Like you said, you notice the difference, and different foods, different quality of food, I think, is the thing.
And so we teach some really basic items, that will kind of give you a roundabout meal. So it's, we're doing a nice carb, a great protein, and some fresh vegetables to give you a rounded meal in a few minutes.
I think just some of the different foods I don't think to buy at the grocery store. I'm a pretty simple eater that way. Eating's more of a function than an enjoyment for me. So I think just making it a little bit more enjoyable, I think, which, through some of the different foods we looked at and how to prepare them, things that make them taste better and more enjoyable.
We try to use local as much as possible in our ingredients. Our partners for any of our other items that we use are, we carefully interview, find out what those companies are about. So who we're sourcing ingredients from is really important to us. Obviously, all of our proteins are from Berretta farms. So it's very much a passion for us, our food.
We have to pack pretty heavy. We got a few practices and games, so Will, Nick, and I, my two assistants, we would go through all the travel bags. We have extra underwear bags, extra gear bags, extra player bags. We never know what's going to happen and who could get called up and sent down. We're pretty good at making sure we have everything, and we have anything that we could need on the road. Extra steel or helmets, or whether it be anything that a player wears on the ice or off the ice, we try to keep a good stock of that. In the bags and extra gear bags and stuff like that. So we probably spend about, I'd say 10 hours throughout the week combined, going through bags and making sure we're all set and players' sticks are properly put together in the bags, and make it as easy as possible for us to access things during the game or during practices.
I wanted to talk about pelvic dysfunctions, which is pretty common in sports these days. Pelvic dysfunctions basically is looked at anytime a player has a groin injury, a hip injury, a glute injury, or an abdominal injury. So when you're looking at a player's pelvis or a player's hips, you want to make sure that they're in line. We're looking at the back part and the front part, the PSIS and the ASIS, and you can turn around if you want. And in his case, he's rotated this way. So by taking the right side and bringing it down, and taking the front opposite side, bringing it up, you're balancing the pelvis. The piriformis on the back, the hip flexor on the front, that should straighten his pelvis, and he should then be a lot better. Stand up for me. Turn around. Touch your toes, and up.